Hey, welcome to college football. My name is Jesse. Before you jump into that video, make sure you visit coolladman100x.com to get custom ebooks and other things that's available on the website. Link will be in the description below. Also, visit the NFLShop to get yourself some Kansas City's Chiefs gear and your own personal team gear as well. And also, all the other sponsors will be in the description below. Now, back to Kool-Aid.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Kool-Aid Man 100X. Welcome to college football. How you guys doing? So, we're going to be jumping into the gun. The playbook we're going to be jumping into is, I believe, spread playbook. I almost forgot. We're going to be jumping in the spread playbook. We're going to be jumping in the gun tray open offset. We're going to be looking at 3 plays only, no audibles, just pretty much 3 plays we're going to be going over to give you a gist to how to run it and a full breakdown on how to run these plays out of the spread offensive playbook, because there's no audibles as you can see here. So we're going to be breaking down just these 3 plays, which is motion HB swing, motion inside cross, and motion spot wide corner. So we're going to be breaking this down to give you a good synopsis on how to utilize it. So yeah, sit back, get your notepad, sit back and relax. Let's jump into a deep dive. So we're going to be jumping into this very quickly. We're going to be starting off with the motion HB swing. Now, the motion HB swing is a little different. So the motion HB swing is pretty much like a running play, but you can actually throw it to him after he reaches, the side. So this comes with, coming out left side, seeing who be able to block to as well. The counteract to this too is that you want to throw to the right side and time it so where you'll be able to get the blocking, he'll be able to get free. But sometimes receivers not good at blocking, so I might give you a tip on that to make it a little bit more better. So when you throw it, get that nice blocking, you can definitely run down the field and get you a nice couple yards. I would say the average you can probably get is around 5 yards each carry, so you ain't got to really worry about nothing. So if you time it just right, get past the blocking and stuff like that. Now, the cool thing about the motion, I would say if you want to switch it up in the motion tray offset, is that you can actually take the receiver out there for the middle, and you can actually put a tight end there if you want to. If you feel as though block is getting a little hard, you can put a tight end there. You can put, anybody you want there, halfback, anything that blocks a little bit more better for you. So I recommend, like, let's say if we want to put a tight end there, we can be able to use it a little bit more better. And you feel as though that block is getting free, you got a tight end there now, so you don't really have to worry about it. Or you can put all 3 tight ends if you want to, so you got a little bit better blocking, and you can definitely run down the field as well. So I like putting the tight end into the slot, so the slot would be a little bit more better in case your receiver cannot block well, so that slot will definitely help you out. You can definitely motion, way up and get you a nice couple yards. So this is like, not something you'll run all the time, but just something you can definitely get down the field and run. But, if you want to time it closely, I will wait till he crossed the first receiver and you get that nice block. Then you can just, cut up field and see how it is between that. So that's pretty much how you run this play if you want, better blocking and stuff like that. The next play is going to be motion inside cross. Now, the motion inside cross is a little bit different. What you can do, you cannot audible. You have to go with the play. So your key receivers you want to look out for is either triangle, circle, or X, pretty much. Pretty much X if you open on the out route corner. But circle probably going to be your first read, and triangle. So in case they're not blocking well, you can definitely get one-on-one with the defender if you know how to get past him. If you got a good running back, that'll be your best bet. But circle will be your second read too, underneath, in case you want to get that nice safe throw for a nice couple yards too as well. Now the corner route is kind of tricky, but if it's open, you can definitely utilize that. But you got to pass lead up, so you can probably get a bucking animation. So yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. And the post route, I would say wait on that because you don't have too much longer in the pocket. See, so better look for those 3 routes because the R1 route take a little bit more to develop. So just focus on a triangle. You know, once you hit the triangle, you see how open the field is, and you just get the one-on-one coverage that you can run down the field easy. So pretty easy to do, not that hard to do. So the route you want to focus on is either circle, X, or triangle. Which triangle will be your first read, second read, circle, third read, X. Now R1 will be your last two, R1 and square will be your last reads. So be mindful of that. So you just want to be mindful of that. When he comes up the field, you can get a nice catch, or, you know, run the field that way. And the last play we're going to be going over is the motion spot corner. Now, this play is a little bit unique because you can actually audible. You can set hot routes in this play. So you can actually run the play standard if you want. What I'm going to show you here, just, you know, reset the play. Here, let's go now. So when you run this play stocked here, I love that R1 route and the circle route. Now, the cool thing about this play is that with the R1 route, he can break off into, you know, a little bit of a short post route too as well for R1. So circle will be your second read, triangle will be your first read, and R1 will be your third read. Now, your fourth can be X, but you have to wait on that route to develop. But the cool thing about it is that we can audible and custom stem it, so we can hit him low for a custom stem and automatically get that route going a little bit more faster. The same thing you can do for square 2 as well. You can get that route faster and custom stem them, but I actually want to take them downfield, so I want them to go as further downfield as possible, which will probably take that safety and corner down there. So our first read is going to be triangle, circle, and R1, and X will be our fourth. So when we're looking for these plays, we want to look for the out route too as well. So unite circle route right there for a nice safe catch. And here, when we do this again, we want to put square, we want to take him downfield, and we want to bring X down a notch here. So I'm going to try to look for him. Triangle is going to be open. If you get that sideline, you're nice, get a sideline catch. That was a nice bucket catch right there. And just like I said, we want to put X on a custom stem, bring him down here. We want to take that safety in that corner down there. And sometimes he'll break off, sometimes he won't for the R1. But if he comes back, bam, you got a nice safe throw because he makes a decision if the safety is not going or out. So that's the cool thing that I love about this play, is very safe standard. So the adjustments again, you want to take him 2 notches down. You want to bring the X down so he'll have a faster cut corner route. And your first read is probably going to be triangle, but if he comes across and that safety, you guard him, bam, you see. If he's guarding him heavy, that'll be your second read now. So let's say if we go to the instant replay here, just like I said, your first read will be triangle, bam, you see how much open field you got here. You know what I'm saying? Also, you can throw it to circles. So that safety is going to identify, this linebacker is going to identify who you can throw it to. If he break off, if he stand still, he got 2 players. So circle will be your first read this time, or triangle will be your second read. But if you can put it in the bucket just in case if he cut back downfield, you got that wide open too as well. Now your last read for the post, you can hit it here depending on the window is available. The window will probably be here, but you got to have a good quarterback with accuracy to make that throw. So be mindful of that you want to use that play. So once again, we're going to just custom stem him up here. We're going to put a custom stem on X here and bring him down. It should be set up just like this. Just like I said, your first read will be triangle, your second read, you know, circle, and everything else too as well. So you can definitely utilize that in case you want. If you got one-on-one coverage, you can put a nice bucket there and catch that ball perfectly. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one.